What is trap? So in Prepress, when we have a situation where two colors come together, we in Prepress will overlap them a little bit so that as the stock is going through the press, it's going to move around a little bit. What we don't want is those colors to separate and show bare stock. So if we overlap them, they get a little bit of wiggle room. So here we have a situation where cyan is right up against yellow. What we in Prepress are going to do is we're going to add a little line of yellow so that those overlap. And if there's any movement on press, we get away with it. Now, we're going to do that for all of our inks. So if we have a Pantone, for example, here's a red, Pantone 185. We're again going to add a little stroke, add a little trap. And as you can see, when two medium colors are coming together, the trap's a little more obvious. It's a little darker. This you don't see at all. This you do. But it's still better than seeing bare stock. As colors get darker still, they actually get better. So if we have black, for example, well, that trap is just totally invisible. In fact, it actually makes it better. What we might go ahead and do is overprint the whole thing. Make that very nice and dark, super dark. Now this overprinting, which is the word we use for colors covering up each other, it's a good note to mention about how you should view your print files in Illustrator. So you'll notice here I'm in Overprint Preview, and that's available on the View menu here, Overprint Preview. The regular view is to be in Preview mode, and in Preview mode, which is generally best, I find, for web design, for on-screen use, you don't see those overprints, because overprints don't exist, because inks don't exist on the web, on screen. But in Overprint Preview, here you are telling Illustrator that your job is going to be printed, and it gives Illustrator the opportunity to show those inks most accurately for how they'll be on a stock. It actually helps the color a little bit too. It shows a little bit better what those colors are going to look like on stock. Now, that's important because when you're designing for print, I think it's best to be in Overprint Preview as much as possible. I stay in it all the time because that helps me exactly know what's going to happen while it's on press. Now this gets really important when we have, for example, a line of white or anything 0% CMYK. So here we have black lorem ipsum. Now that would be great to be overprinted. I can turn on and off my black, and you can see that there's color behind it. That's great, but what if this file gets inherited from someone else, or you forget that it's overprinting, and at some point you want this line of type to be 0% white? Well, if you're working in Overprint Preview, no problem. That looks just fine. Or rather, in Preview it looks just fine. But if we view it in Overprint Preview, we will find that it actually isn't going to print at all. Anything we type in 0% CMYK overprinting is just going to disappear. And if we're in Overprint Preview mode, we'll be like, uh-oh, I just typed something, it's not there, what's going on, what's wrong? Oh, it's overprinting. So now we can fix our mistake before it even goes to the printer. Thanks so much for watching. That's Trap.